My name is Peter Boache, and today I'll walk you through computer software. So, we will specifically look at types of software and their functions. So, let's move on. So, if we say computer software, let's begin with computers are used in schools, offices, computers in hospitals, right? Yeah. That's right. However, a computer cannot perform any task without instructions. So let's say these instructions are provided through the software, where software enables users to interact with computer hardware and perform useful tasks such as the typing documents and browsing, playing games, and managing files. Mhm. So let's look at what at all is computer software. Computer software is collection of programs and instructions that tells the computer what to do and how to perform a specific task. Unlike hardware, software cannot be physically touched. So look at some of the examples of computer software. When we talk of software, we have a lot of examples, but we are looking at one, Microsoft's Word. Then we'll be looking at Microsoft Excel. We'll be looking like Google Chrome. We'll be looking at Windows. Yes. So as we proceed, we have categories of this software. We have various categories. So we will talk about only two categories. So we have one, system software, and two, application software. That's what we are going to talk about now. So let's look at the types of the system software. By before we come to operating system, as in system software. So examples are the Windows, the Android, and the Linux. We all know Windows. We know Android, that's the OS system. We have manual Linux. We have Mac OS. Yes, but we will look at this for a while. Then we have a utility softwares, and utility software. We have examples. That's antivirus software. That's the disk cleanup. Then we have device drivers. We talk about the examples. So examples, we have the printer drivers, we have the sound drivers, we have the graphic drivers. Yes. So as we proceed, functions of these system softwares. We all know we have various functions of system software, but we first of all talk about let's say four of them. So let's say software controls the computer. Controls the computer. I hope we all know how software helps us control the computer. And let's say software manages computer memory, and software control hardware devices. Software provide platform for application software. When you say software manages computer memory, we all know how computer memory works. So software helps manages computer memory, make use of it. And when we talk about control hardware, we all know how the hardwares will be able to communicate. So this software, which is system software, helps the various parts of the hardwares to communicate. You understand? So let's move on to application software. So application software, what at all is application software? So application software is a software designed to help users perform specific tasks such as the typing documents, performing calculation, and etc. So let's do like eight functions. It is used for what? Typing documents, performing calculation, browsing the internet, and creating presentations. We all know how this works. So move on to the differences between the application software and the system software. So we have various differences, but let us based on their functions to differentiate between these two. So system software controls computer operations, and application software also specific tasks, right? So let's talk about system software as runs in the background, and application software used directly by users. And let's say example system software can be Windows, right? An example of Microsoft example of application software could be Microsoft Word. Yes. So let's summarize everything. So we say software is a set of program that tells the computer what to do and what to perform.